Gemini, this is Crystal with Hattis Hierophant. I am your tarot reader, and I hope you are doing well, my dear. This is your general reading for August 2020. And Gemini, before we start, honey, I just want to tell you that you do have some major arcana cards here. Just stick with me to the end, okay? Center of your reading, my love, is that of the death energy. And this isn't a death that I'm picking up on, and very rarely do I do as far as a physical death. This is a transformation. This is something we need to ding dong dead, get rid of it, a way of thinking, a way of acting, a way of doing, a way of spending our money. There's a relationship that we need to ding dong dead. I feel some of us are hanging on to a relationship to the point where we're almost addicted to it. We're addicted to how we maneuver in it, how we talk to each other, how we treat each other, how we break up, get back together, whatever that means to you. This is also that Scorpio energy, which is also that energy, I'm picking up on sexual energy here as well. All right, my love. Or you know what? I've been picking up on certain months of the year, and that Scorpio energy is around November, December. Yes, around November, December sort of energy as well. So even if you have like a Scorpio rising or Scorpio moon, you know what, even a Scorpio Venus, perhaps this is also what's calling to you as well, Gemini. All right, my love, now let's go into your moon energy. All right, the excitement doesn't stop there, honey. It doesn't stop there. In your moon energy, which is where your emotions are, this is where we have conversations with spirit, my love, and you have that of the Tower. So obviously there's some transformation that needs to happen, and we also have that energy of the Devil, and we also have that energy of the King of Pentacles. So there's a few things here. There's a few messages that I'm getting. So obviously with that, the Death card being the center of your reading, and that Tower is in your moon energy, to where spirit is like, we need to bring this down. We need to bring this down. These things that are shackling us, these things that do not serve us, that do not bring us goodwill, that do not bring us in our highest of glory, right? I almost feel like we're snuffing our crown chakra, right? That energy that comes here, that helps open up that third eye for you. This energy right here is being blocked by this. And I feel like that what it is, it's this thought process or these stories that you keep playing over and over and over in your head, and they grow more devilish every time you think about them, right? And I mean that in the sense of the situation gets worse and worse, and whatever the scenario is and whoever the characters are in this scenario, it becomes worse and worse, to where your heart starts to feel a certain way about that person, and they don't even realize it because they don't know the story that you're telling yourself, you see. And with this King of Pentacles, and that King of Pentacles is that energy of surviving heartache, surviving loss, whether it be financial, whether it be heartache, and him learning from it and sitting there not only in the wealth of the world, but the wealth of the knowledge of the lessons that he's learned. And because I do see this happening in spirit, I feel like that we are supposed to learn a lesson here. And if you haven't learned it, spirit is going to make it happen. I see it happening in your moon energy. And sometimes that's when we learn the best, when, you know, we have to bump our head a couple of times, Gemini. All right, my love. So interestingly enough, we have these very powerful major arcana energies that are happening in your moon energy. I'm also picking up some Aries and Capricorn energy there as well, and both are very, very powerful cardinal energy there. All right. Now let's go into your sun energy. Now I have that of the Page of Cups, and your sun energy is your ego. That's where you show up in the world, my love. And you have that of the Chariot, Cancerian energy, and that of the Two of Pentacles. So I like this energy. So you have some really kind of life-changing energy in your moon, right? So here how it's showing up in your sun. This is a new start, a new beginning of a love offer and creativity. Gemini, I see this for you. And these choices that you have, that you're making, you're kind of weighing your options. Should I go this way? Should I go that way? And what I like about this energy too is that you have all of the information needed to make this decision. You're just kind of weighing your options. And then to have that Chariot card, right? It's one of pure victory. It's victory over those bad times, right? I see here you're going to have victory over that Tower. You're going to have victory over that Devil energy. You're going to have victory because I see it with that King of Pentacles. And then for this to show up in your sun energy, you are victorious. In your immediate present, I have the Queen of Pentacles, and this energy is showing up in a lot of the readings. It makes me feel like Spirit really wants us to get to that nurturing side of us, to take care of one another, to have compassion, to have integrity, to have that will to want to grow, right? And this King of Cups, very similar energy of just love. And he again has that same energy as that King of Pentacles. They're very similar in that sense that they understand how they got to where they are. They don't discount that I just wasn't born a king, I became a king. That message is for you. All right, my love, we are going to expand because I'm curious about what's going on in your moon energy as well, because obviously there's some transformation that's happening and there's something that has to come down, that has to be destroyed before we can have this beautiful energy in your sun. All right, my love. Ooh, okay, Gemini, you showed right on up. You popped right on out there. I have some Gemini energy, some Virgo energy here. I expanded on that Tower, and I have that of the Fool and the Two of Cups. So whatever this Tower is bringing newness, and it's bringing new collaborations, it's bringing a new relationship, and it's bringing like that twin flame energy. That's not my favorite term, right? It's not my favorite term because it's used often, but when I think about what it means, right? And Gemini, you are one of the more romantic zodiacs, mostly because you know the right things to say. You know what I mean? So there's a new start here. There's a new leap of faith with this collaboration, with this relationship. And it, like, I can feel it. Like when you hold hands with this person, I can feel the energy go through your hands. It's delicious. Now, when I expand on that King of Pentacles, I get that Page of Swords along with this Hermit energy. Now, interestingly enough, I don't know if we're dealing with a younger energy, but I kind of feel like I told you so. You know, I feel that energy that I told you so, I told you not to do it, right? And it's almost like we're learning a lesson because I don't know if you're teaching someone a lesson and that's how come you're not bailing them out, because I feel like you almost are in that position to where you can bail someone out of a situation and you're not doing it because it's like you need to learn the hard way. You're gonna have to figure it out. Like that's the energy I get from here. Now, when I expand on that Devil energy, which is also Capricorn energy, I expand on that with the Strength card, which is Leo energy, along with the Three of Cups and the Eight of Cups. So obviously we are having some emotional ties here that we need to, I feel like that whatever this tie is, Gemini, are we in a relationship that we don't need to be in? Are we in a relationship? Have we been in it too long? Have we gotten so used to it just being bad to now that's the new norm? Because I feel like we need to walk away from that, and we need to gather all of our strength to do it. You will be supported. You will have people there saying, Gemini, come here. We got you. And look right around the corners. Interestingly enough, talk about the comeback king. I feel like that as soon as you let this relationship go, whatever this thing is, right? And we have to understand relationships aren't in between two people. Sometimes it's a relationship of a car, right? That's your boo thing. You take care of that car like it's everything. You ignore you're late to work from washing it down before you get there. You pay more attention to the car than you do your boyfriend, etc., etc., and so on and so on. My point is, it's not always another person. Sometimes it's just something we're so attached to that it becomes our identity to where we don't see anything else. And I feel like we need to call on this energy of the strength to walk away from it. And you'll find that you'll be supported. And when you are, Gemini, you are in your true self, the Lovers. Remember we were just talking about twin flames, right? We saw it there with the Lovers card. I'm sorry, with the Two of Cups, and then the Lovers card shows up. So I almost feel like that whatever it is that you decide to give up, that you feel like and that you know does not serve you, something more fabulous and miraculous and wonderful and meant to be for you is going to show up. Just calling it like it is, Jim. Just calling it like it is. Let's expand on your sun energy, shall we? Doggone three of swords. Just it won't shake us. It will not shake us. All right, I expand on that Page of Cups, and I have that of the Five of Cups and the Knight of Swords. So whatever this disappointment is, right? And by the time this thing that you give up, by the time we have this tower moment, and by the time we give up on this thing we know is not serving us, you're going to feel a little empty, right? Because it was almost a habit more than it was love. You were habitually going through it. It wasn't like a meant to be thing. Your meant to be thing is coming as soon as you let this old thing that you thought was supposed to be. Once you let that go, your meant to be is going to come. I hope that made sense. You see, because he's riding in like, Gemini, I'm coming. I'm coming. But once we get over that heartache and then we realize that all the stuff we were putting up with was just like nonsense. There are going to be times, Gemini, that you're going to look back and be like, really? I put up with that? What was wrong with me? That's how it's going to feel. But it's only temporary. You see, this Three of Swords, this is a minor arcana. This Five of Wands, minor arcana. It's only going to last but so long. You know what a major arcana is? This Lover's card. That lasts a long time. Then I expand on this Chariot and I get the Judgment. I get the Six of Cups. So this person that shows up, and maybe that's how come you fall in love so quick, once you in this thing, right? Maybe it's something from your past. Maybe it's something that you used to want and desire, and now here it is all of a sudden. You thought it slipped out of your fingers, and here it pops up as soon as you let this thing go that you thought you loved oh so much. That's Judgment, right? And then on top of that, you have the World card, Gemini. And obviously, we are ending a cycle because the center of your reading is death, ding dong, dead. That cycle is done. You have a Tower card in your moon energies, working in spirit. And for this to show up in your ego and your sun energy, this is no accident. This is spirit saying a cycle is done for you. Let that go, baby girl. Let that go, baby boy. All right. Gemini, I don't remember seeing this for you last month. This is interesting. This is interesting here for me too. So I expanded on that Queen of Pentacles, and I have the Queen of Swords along with the Seven of Swords. So obviously whatever, it's like we were living a lie. And Gemini, I feel like this isn't new information. We were living a lie. We were believing what was being told to us. We were believing what was being said. There's so many different scenarios that I'm seeing, but I'm trying to make it as general as possible so that you can make it mold into your situation. But whatever was said, whatever was done, it was a lie. This is coming up in your immediate present. So this tells me that this is going to, you're going to find out, basically. I almost feel like you're going to challenge it. And you're going to challenge someone that, I feel like you're going to challenge someone in your family. Interesting. Someone that you consider family. You're going to challenge someone that you consider family. So now I'm expanding on that King of Cups, and I have that of the Nine of Cups and the Empress. Now, with this blossoming, literally blossoming in your immediate present, that Nine of Cups, that's a wish fulfilled. What have you been wishing for, Gemini? Because it is in the belly of this queen here called the Empress. She is ready to birth your hopes, your dreams, your desires. What is it? These are coupled together. This is an energized wish for you to be granted. Some very transformative things going on here. You are ending this cycle, and this new cycle that's starting for you is just, Spirit is definitely trying to get a message to the collective. That's all I can say. On that death card is the Four of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. It's been a long time coming for you, Gemini, right? Yeah, this relief. It's very interesting. I feel like almost like Spirit just came in and rescued your spirit and rescued your soul. And it's about to take you to smoother waters. And it's like you've been waiting so long. Didn't know that, Gemini. I'm going to do one last clarification card, and then we're going to pull your angel card. And that is of the Knight of Wands. I love that energy. I almost get this energy of like you galloping into a different realm. Your life is about to change. What is happening here? It's about to look completely different. Where are you going? Let's choose your angel card, and it is that of depth. You know what? That depth card is resonating with me so much for you. because I almost feel like that these cards were pulled for you to take from it, for you to almost do your own reading. They're so doggone, you have so many doggone powerful energies here. That is much deeper than what I can do here in this reading on YouTube for you. Depth. All right, Gemini, I really can't wait to see how this turns out for you. I'm really, like I'm saying this pretty much every reading, but every reading this Hermit is showing up. And I feel like that whatever's happening, whatever the shift is going to happen in November. So whatever this life-changing event, and maybe it won't show up right away in your ego, but for sure is happening in spirit world in September. And this cycle is ending. We have this Judgment card here. There is a definite change that is happening. All right, Gemini, listen, that's all I have. I'm just as confused as you are, but I absolutely adore you. I'll see you next month.